You are now tuned into the Soul Table.
J Tips has been he been on a little bit of a roll lately.
What?
And
a little bit?
Yeah, he been slamming the gears. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
between him,
that was crazy.
No, it's slamming the gears.
Yo, it's not like
he in the Porsche.
It's not like he
mashing out.
It's like up there with getting blasted.
Yo, now listen, yeah, bro, we not doing that. Condolences. Yo, dude. See, that's God. That is God. That's definitely the Lord. Don't even that's God. Don't even bring it up. That's God.
Don't bring it up. But
condolences.
Don't bring it up. That wasn't me. That was the New York Post. That's their fault on that one. But J Tips leaked his sneaks, which is
we're gonna get canceled before we even really get started.
No, we're not, because we too dope of people. J Tips leaked his sneaks. He leaked the Pro Grid Omni 9s and the Shadow 6,000.
Yeah.
He leaked those pictures coming up
in Paris.
But during that same time frame, he had on his Matrix, because I'm not gonna hold you.
The Matrix.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like
that's the burgundy ones, right?
Yes, Mike? The little burgundy ones. But the crazy part is, like, since his first collaboration with Saucony, he honestly, he doing it. I can't say nothing against that, like, at all. First of all, he's the bomb rapper in my opinion, and I said this to you earlier. Like, his last one was a little bit ago, probably 2-3 years ago.
What's last what?
His last album.
Mixtape.
Was it mixtape? I count it as album because one's on iTunes. That's an album.
22, I think.
All right, 22, 21, around that time frame. And I still bang that shit to this day. I haven't listened to it in a little bit, but I like weekly, I listen to it. But the fact that, he's New York based and he's taking Saucony by the horns, and Saucony, that shit started in Kutztown. A lot of people think that shit started in New York. Nah, son.
Kutztown?
Kutztown.
Really?
Kutztown.
I thought it was, when I heard Saucony, I thought it was like Coney Island.
No, Saucony is basically, it's sock on knee. So that's how you say that.
Oh, okay.
That's how you say that. But it started in Kutztown. Now, I think they moved to like Boston. I'm not really sure. But I know that's why when I said a couple weeks ago, that shoe is a Philly shoe, because you can see how it got down here. Like, that ain't nothing to play with. That's real shit. But the fact that Tips is out here, like, displaying these shoes, like, on feet, he's like, what, 2 shoes ahead of us? Because that shoe don't come out till like August. The Omni 9 and the Shadow, the 6,000 don't come out till August.
You was waiting for the Omni 9s, right, man?
I'm waiting for all of them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all of them.
But I remember when you posted what you call, you said we still waiting for
the new sneakers that are coming out are Pro Grid Omni 9s.
Right.
And then after that, the ones he leaked in Paris were the Matrixes.
I need the Matrix.
I need both. I need 3 because
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I want a pair of girls, but the girls that he been coming out with, that he been wearing, them Jones is goofy.
The
purple
fusion
Jones
ones, yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can't wear that like every day.
Oh.
But that, when he opened his mouth and I seen it, I said, yo, them Jones,
different,
that's different.
They different.
Like, it's not on some weird shit.
You talking about the
grills,
grill,
the actual grills?
I fucks with the pink grill. Like, yo, he different. Like, the name Savior suits him. Like, and I'm not against that at all. Like, at first I didn't understand, like, where you're going with it. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It wasn't until he described the Matrix shoe to where I said, oh shit. Like, the Matrix shoe, that people think that's a new Saucony. And I'm like, nah, that shit was from 2000. His inspiration for it was the Easter eggs he used to make as a kid, like his old Easter eggs.
That shit makes sense.
Then on top of that, the dots inside the Saucony logo, that's for the Giants. But the crazy part about that is, like, he imagined it as if it was something from Ralph Lauren. So go back and put all that shit together. That's his mind doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody else's mind that's working like that. Other people's working different, like like every other creator that I've seen. I'm not saying they do the same shit, but I'm saying this, their minds are working. And they're giving you something totally different. So it makes, for me now, that shoe and his creative process is something totally different. Whether it's from the hats to the t-shirts to the pins to,
we really
to the
appreciate
music.
him right now. Yeah.
I appreciate him.
Yeah,
like,
he by far my favorite designer.
and the fact that,
by far.
like, do you think, like, what do you think of him, like, carrying Saucony? Are you thinking he's actually carrying him? Because personally, I think he's doing it.
That's without question. Right?
He's doing that. Like you're not checking for Saucony at all unless he does what he does, particularly with his vibrant colors. And he's not picking like your regular colors. He's picking secondary colors. Like most people go, well, I'm gonna get the black with the white, but I'm gonna put white stripes in it. I haven't seen a black and white shoe from him yet. I don't think he's thinking like that. Cause like it was a couple pictures that I seen online. He's holding up the color swatches. And I'm like, this motherfucker went to Lowe's. Like he got the scheme. Like, and it's not like he's using like different fabrics. The Matrix is made like a fitted cap, like a 5950. Bro, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Everybody picks their materials. Like sometimes they do. I hate saying that. I'm sorry, retraction. Some people get to pick their materials and what they get to use from, and it's also all in front of them. I don't think he has any carte blanche. I think he's like, whatever I want to do, I'm doing it. I just got to pick the model I want to touch. Like, I'm not saying there won't be no time we might have his own, actual Saucony, where he might call it the Savior X 6000. If he called it that, I'm telling you right now.
He probably already got it in the works. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not questioning that because it's moving.
He probably already got it in the works.
But everything he's touched, it moves.
I'm pretty sure. I ain't gonna hold you. New Balance is probably kicking themselves or something because it's too many.
I can say that, but you can say this.
I would have gripped him up. All the things that he's been doing.
New York is not afraid of color at all. And like, I mean, he ain't afraid to touch colors, bro.
Neither is Chicago.
No. I ain't saying that. You know what?
I think it's not comparable.
They
will wear lime green Timbs.
All right, hold on.
It's a Harlem thing, but I mean, uptown. I mean,
hold on. So is it? Did I smell it the debate? Do I feel that coming? Do you feel this? Because I feel like it's coming. Who you taking in the debate?
I gotta take J Tips.
You got Tips?
That'd been my favorite.
That's your boy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's your boy.
Got him on right now.
Who you got?
Joe Fresh.
You got JFG. All right. I'm gonna take.
Always been Joe.
I'm taking Baklava. I'm taking Action Bronson. I'm in this joint.
I even like what you said.
I'm glad you didn't say Salehi because Salehi's just a different.
No, that's a different animal.
He's just a designer. Like,
so right now,
I don't think that would be fair.
Yeah,
it's not. So you got two rappers and an actual designer, right? Is Joe Fresh good? He's not a rapper, right?
No, he's an actual designer.
All right, so you got two rappers and a designer.
Yeah,
his designs have been. I don't know because Action Bronson. Y'all seen the new shoe that's getting ready to come out?
The lime green, the Scorpions.
No. Not those.
Oh,
he got the ones that he said his
I know what
foot
you're talking
was
about.
not properly.
It's too
you
big
talking about
to
the?
model them.
Yeah,
You
They're
talking about
actual
the?
like trainer. They look like a.
Oh my God! What are you talking?
I'm gonna look it up.
Damn! Is the New Balance? Is the rugged joint? Now I'm gonna look it up too.
I forget the name, but he said that his shoe, his foot is not the best to put it on. So what he did was he took a picture of the sneaker, and it looks like a cross trainer. It's pretty nice. I ain't gonna hold you. It's something different. I'm always into something different. So the color scheme is kind of his schemes of lime green, gray, and a little bit of blue with the brown.
Hold on.
It looks good though. No bullshit. It's brand new.
The brand new joint. He had it on. I know exactly what you're talking about because I was like, when do they come out?
Yeah, I think that's the next move.
The Minimus Trail. Sure. That's what they call
it. Yeah.
They fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
So right now, like I said, getting to it. Who gonna lead this off? Because right now,
well, I mean, we can have a debate, but
this ain't no debate. I'm crushing y'all.
Joe Fresh Goods he's been doing this a little longer than all of them.
Yeah, but if he doing a little longer and
he hasn't had no layoffs, I can't.
Two other people that concentrate on other shit. Because right now I can't pigeonhole J Tips. I can pigeonhole JFG. Joe Fresh Goods, that is. I can pigeonhole him. I can put him in one spot. You're a designer. You can't do nothing else. But these other two, you can't put them in any other place. Now
they're trying to step into his lane.
Now, but with J Tips,
Fresh Goods design, bro. His leads, the stuff that he puts together. I ain't gonna hold you. Did y'all see his his face mask, John. I don't want to call it a baklava because it was knitted. Yeah, the JFG.
call it
With
that.
Oh,
with
yeah.
but the color scheme on it, and then with the fur was coming. That shit was fire.
But
Like
did
his whole
but action.
he has this like teddy bear situation that he's trying to give off to. I like everybody on this joint. Like, don't get me wrong, Action Bronson, that shit that he's actually doing there with the sneakers.
Bro, Action Bronson's
His
an
color
animal.
schemes have been pretty good.
Action Bronson's an animal.
It's been
champ.
it's been pretty good. Like,
He's an
but
animal.
these people are all artists at the end of the day.
But they're different animals and different beasts.
They are.
Like Action Bronson. Action Bronson he's a rapper. He's a chef. He's a weightlifter. He's a sneaker designer. And he's an author.
Don't forget
He's an author.
chiropractor. Don't forget
He's
that.
a chiropractor. He's an author. Like, the man can do whatever you see fit. The man,
Splash.
he's a fucking wrestler. He wrestled.
Splash.
And he wrestled in New Balances.
Splash.
At the end of the day, like, you can't sit him down nowhere without like going like, yo, hey, he different. On top of that, like the shoes, like when it comes down to his shoes, like I don't know if you've seen his GQ interview. You can tell by what he said. He's not just giving you a shoe, and he's different because all the new baklavas are completely different in design. Like all of them, whether it's the fabric they use to the shoelaces, completely different.
So same with the tips.
Okay, I ain't questioning that. But I'm saying this. But with Action, he's giving you a piece of him. That man treat. So he got so mad that when his Adidas boots, remember he came out with some boots, probably what
Yeah, somebody sold them.
the friends and family boots. He got mad. There was two of them, and he got mad because somebody sold them. That lets me know that's a part of you. That ain't just something you just out here doing just for money. That's you. I'm not saying J Tips wouldn't get mad if somebody resold his shoe. I'm saying he probably would care a little bit less because he's like, come up with something else. He like, no, I'm gonna scrap this idea. I don't even want to do this shit no more.
The thing with Tips is, and the reason why I'm a big fan of how Tips is J Tips is humble beginnings, right? He started off working retail at Foot Locker. That's like, so to go from working at Foot Locker to now having your own sneaker is basically living the dream. It's full circle, right?
Yeah.
On top of, I feel like other than Joe Freshgoods, I feel like J Tips has complete autonomy over whatever sneaker he's gonna pick.
I think he has that just as well.
As opposed to like Action Bronson, where it's like New Balance is gonna tell you, oh no, we're picking a 1906 this year, so you have to design a 1906
R.
a 1906R, you know what I mean? But or a 2002. You know what I mean? And J Tip says, no, I'm going to go do a Matrix that came out 24 years ago and nobody was even thinking of.
I don't think it's like that with Fresh Goods. I think he's been picking and moving his own way.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Joe Freshgoods has total autonomy too because he picked that trail, the 50 with the 584, whatever it was. But the thing is, so that's how they're comparable. And the difference between Tips and Joe Freshgoods is Tips hasn't missed.
Right, he has not, but Joe has. Joe has missed. You even said it.
How many models does he have now?
He has a lot, yeah.
Joe Freshgoods
So he's
is
bound
up
to
in the
miss.
dubs now, so
It's
he gotta
bound to
miss
miss.
soon.
Okay. I was just saying. Listen, I ain't got nothing against JFG. I fucks with JFG, but if you put me in a lineup and say pick which shoe, it's not by popular demand that I'm going to slide towards Action Bronson. I naturally gravitate to what he's doing. Yeah. Like from the books to the matter of fact, he had a whole pop up restaurant where he was cooking for people. Who else is doing that, bro?
I was mad about that.
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying Tips ain't doing that.
I pay for him.
And he's still coming out with albums. And he's still putting his homies on. I'm not saying Tips ain't doing it. I'm not saying Tip. I ain't saying you ain't doing that. I'm saying, bro.
No, they all are. They all
y'all
are.
all the shit. Respectively.
Joe Freshgoods, his commercial. Remember the commercials they be having? That's Squad doing
outside,
it. Yeah, the outside and all that.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
hot,
all.
yeah.
That's all Squad. So
But shout out to Tips. I got to give Tips credit too because
you gotta give them all.
or the collaborator Jason Jason Faustino, Filipino boy, fire. Fire.
Everybody
so
here.
I gotta rock with it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. These people right now, they're keeping us glued to the sneaker game because everything has been reimagined and this and that.
Right.
These people are the people that we're checking for.
Right,
now.
but see, the
We're
thing
not
is,
checking for nothing else. No more.
one dude is taking
I can't solidify just one. I mean, but me personally, you put every sneaker in front of me. From so far from what I've seen from them, I want it all.
I don't think
I already grabbed two of the action. I grabbed the Rose Waters. I'm trying to get my hands on the Scorpions. Like
I don't think that they have you can't give like the fact that there were New Balance two of them were New Balance and one of them was Saucony. I think with them they're in their respective corners. I really think so.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying if they was with Nike it'd be 10 times better because you know how this shit would go. It would not go the way it is because Nike ain't designed that way. Nike gives you and they patent to put your name on the shit and that's you. Yeah. But the fact that like the shit that they're putting out is such great quality, and like you haven't. How many pairs of Saucony have you had in your life?
Right now, I probably
no. I'm talking about before you bought it.
Before Tips.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know, maybe one.
Maybe one.
Maybe.
And that was off the humble where your pop was trying
and that
not
was
to.
Shadow 6000
Yep.
for school.
And guess what? He's coming right back out. How many Sauconys did you have?
4.
4. I've had 0. I was not looking at Saucony until I might have been on the phone. I might have been on the phone with both of y'all and went and you was like, yo, these J Tips. I'm thinking the rapper. I'm like, he came out with something new. So I go on, Apple and look for the album. I don't see nothing there. Y'all showed me this shoe that got zebra stripes, flowers. I'm like, pink soles. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And I dive right the fuck in and I get them. Now, that in itself was, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because y'all remember I was like, I didn't know like this was the same dude. I was like, this is the same dude. Once I went and found his website and saw that he was putting out hats, I was like, yo, this is the same boy. Like, hell yeah. Like, I fucks with him heavy.
I didn't know what G Tips was before Ken. Keep it 100.
So
before Ken, I didn't know.
Listen.
I didn't know he was a rapper.
People at the table, if y'all would care to do so, join in this conversation with us. Like, comment, subscribe, but definitely leave a comment below. We will definitely respond to you.